All right. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings to each and every one of us. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Sharking Hour episode 14. This is the episode 14 of our Shacking Hour learning series. Like I said, Shacking Hour is the time where students come together all across the world to learn together. And I, as your host and as your teacher, will be here to give you sample questions. We try them together, we solve them together, and then we interact and we learn from each other. All right, so I can see that Kunal is already here. So Kunal, hi, hello, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. You are on time as always. All right, thank you so much for joining. Now, per yesterday's live stream, we had a couple of students requesting certain things, and that is what I've prepared for them today. So we have a couple of questions on probability because someone requested probability. So we have a couple of questions on probability. Then we have some questions on plane geometry. And then we have some questions on quadratic functions and quadratic equations. And then we also have some questions on calculus. Are we okay? And then there's a student who sent a worksheet to me via mail that we should try our hands on that. So we'll try our hands on those questions tomorrow, 2 a.m. GMT. That is Saturday. Are you okay? But for now, we are going to look at some probability questions, look at some plane geometry questions, look at some quadratic functions questions, and then look at some calculus questions. Now, as always, if during the learning process, you know the answer to a particular problem, just comment the answer in the live chat. I'll look at it, reply to you, and also give you a shout out. Are you okay? So, for now, a big shout out to our friends and colleagues from India, our friends and colleagues from Pakistan, and our friends and colleagues from Kenya and other countries, US as well, that has been joining the live stream for the past couple of days. All right, so today's session is titled, Can you solve these challenging math questions? These questions are a little bit challenging, and that is the whole purpose of this live stream. Are you okay? All right, so Kunal, if you are ready, I am ready. If the other colleagues who are also watching are ready, please let me know in the live chat and then we can start. All right, so let's kick off things by looking at a very simple probability question, and then we proceed to the tougher ones. Are we okay? So let me welcome you guys with a very simple probability question, and then we proceed to look at the tougher ones. All right, so we have a very simple question here. It's on probability. So a number is chosen at random. A number is chosen at random from the set, and the set is into brackets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Now, what is the probability? What is the probability? What is the probability that it is odd? Are we okay? So this is the question that we have. So we have the possible options. Option A is 1 over 6. Option B is 1 over 3. Option C is 1 over 2. And then option D is 2 over 3. Okay, this is a very simple question on probability. Let's look at it and then we proceed to look at other tougher questions on probability. All right, so we have someone sending in an answer. Fidelity Max, thanks for joining. He is saying option C. Okay, let's Kunal, what do you have for me? So we have a number is chosen at random from the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. What is the probability that it is odd? Okay, what is the probability that it is an odd number? Are we okay? Guys, anyone? Kunal, are you there? Can you attempt this question or we should solve it together? Okay, so we are going to look at the problem together. We will solve it together. So let's look at the solution to this problem. Oh, okay. Kunal is saying, I have not studied this topic. Okay. So basically, probability is the chances of something happening, okay? The likelihood of an event happening. So may or may not occur. That is what probability basically is. Okay. For instance, if I say, if I give you a die, okay, a die has 6 sides. Okay, so the probability of you playing a 6 is 1/6. 1/6 in the sense that the 6 is also one of the faces. So you have 1/6 chances of getting any of the numbers on the die. But in this case, let's look at the solution to this problem. Very simple. So since Kunal is one of our students who is currently online and he said he has not studied that, we will jump the probability questions for now and move on to plain geometry, and then we'll look at the probability when other people join and they know probability. Now let's look at the solution to this problem. So if we look at the set of numbers that we have 6 numbers, okay? So the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the total number in the set over here is it's 6 numbers. That's the total. The total number in the set is 6. Now, what is the total number of odd numbers in the bracket? Okay, so if you look through all these numbers, which of them are odd numbers? Okay, so 1 is an odd number, 3 is an odd number, 5 is also an odd number. So we have 3 odd numbers. So the number of odd numbers we have is 3. Are you okay? So therefore, the probability P of choosing an odd number is equal to the number of odd numbers divided by the total number of numbers you have in the set. So this will become the number of odd numbers, okay, over the number of total in the set, okay, and this will be equal to 3/6, and this is equal to 1/2. Are you okay? And so therefore our correct answer is option C, as said by Fidelity Marks. And yes, okay, the correct answer is option C, and it is 1/2. Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is basically about probability. Are you okay? It's not anything difficult. And because you are here and we want to learn, I'll give you another question. It's also on probability. Try your hands on it. If you're not able to solve it, we'll solve it together. For all you know, you may go to the exam and see a probability question. Are you okay? All right, let's look at another question on probability. So let me quickly go to another canvas. Okay, so this is the question we have. We have here in a class of 40 students, 30 of them read chemistry, 30 read chemistry, and 20 read physics, and 20 read physics. The question is asking, what is the probability? What is the probability? What is the probability that a student chosen at random in the class reads both chemistry and physics? Both chemistry and physics. Are we okay? So that is the question that we have. So the possible options are 1/4, B 1/2, C 2/3, and then D 3/4. Okay, so these are the possible choice options that we have for this particular question. So we have, the question is, in a class of 40 students, 30 of them read chemistry and 20 read physics. What is the probability that a student chosen at random in the class reads both subjects, that is both chemistry and physics? Are you okay? So Kunal, you are saying the answer is D. Okay, anyone else? So we have 1 minute to give the options. If not, then we do it together. Kunal is saying the answer is 3/4. Let's look at it. We don't know. Okay, 1 minute. We have 1 minute. Okay, so the time is up. So let's look at it together. Are we okay? Now, if we look at this problem, let me write down the solution. So solution. Now, Kunal, I want you to pay key attention to this particular problem because it's a likely question that may come. But we have in a class of 40 students. So it means the total number of students is 40. Now, they say 30 of them read chemistry. So 30 reads chemistry. And then we have 20 reading physics. Now, in the class that has 40 students, 30 is reading chemistry, 20 is reading physics. The total is 50. It doesn't make sense. Are you okay? So it means, therefore, that there are some students who are reading chemistry, who are also reading physics, that are reading both subjects at the same time. I'll take that again. The fact that 30 are reading chemistry and 20 is reading physics, if we add just the numbers, it is 50, more than the total number of students you have. So it means there are common students between the two of them who are reading both subjects. Are we okay? So what it means is that we need to find the number of students who are reading both subjects before we can find the probability. Are we okay? So in this case, we need to draw our Venn diagram. Are you okay? So the U, which is the total universal set, the total number of students is 40. So I write 40 here. And then I draw my circle here like this. So I'll use C to represent chemistry. So chemistry is over here. C is equal to 30, chemistry. And then physics, I'll use P, and that will be 20. Are you okay? So what it means is that in between over here, there is a particular number of students that are reading both. We don't know. So we'll represent that with X. Are you okay? So to get the students who are reading chemistry alone, chemistry only or chemistry alone, you subtract the X from the 30, which is the total. So here will be 30 minus X. To get the number of students who are reading physics alone or physics only, here will be 20 minus the ones in the middle, minus X. Okay, so that becomes our set. What it means is that if I add 30 plus X plus the X in the middle plus the 20 minus X should be equal to the total number in the universal set, which is 40. Are we okay? Kunal, I hope you understand up until this point. The total number of students that are reading chemistry is 30. But chemistry alone will be 30 minus the common ones, the ones who are reading both. That becomes 30 minus X. The physics alone, it will become 20 minus X. Please, do you understand? Are we okay? All right. So if that is the case, it means that we now have 30 minus X, that is for chemistry alone, plus X, which is both of them in the middle here, then plus 20 minus X, and this is equal to the total number of students in the class, which is 40. So if that is the case, we can now proceed to solve this problem and get our answer. Already I can see negative X here, positive X here. It will cancel out or it will give me 0. Okay, so I'll proceed without them. So what I now have is, I now have 30 here, 20 here. So 30 plus 20 will give me 50. Okay, then I have minus X left. So I have minus X here is equal to 40. So what I'll do is I'll send the X to the right hand side so that it becomes positive. So my 50 is here, but I'll bring the 40 to this side. It becomes minus 40. and this is equal to x. So therefore 50 minus 40 is 10, is equal to x. So my x is equal to 10, which means that the number of students that read both physics, chemistry, and physics is equal to 10. That is the number of students that read both subjects, physics and chemistry, is equal to 10. Are you okay? Now, the total number of students in the class is 40. Are you okay? And the question is asking what is the probability that a student chosen at random from the class read both subjects? And the total number of students that read both subjects, we just found it to be 10. So the probability of finding the student that reads both subjects is equal to the number that reads both, which is the 10, over the total. Okay? And that will be equal to 10 over 40, and this is equal to 1 over 4. Kunal, I hope you understand. So this is the probability of finding or choosing a student that reads both subjects. Kunal, I hope you understand. If you do, then I want you to find the number of students that read chemistry only. What is the probability of selecting a student that reads chemistry only? And then also find the probability of finding a student that reads physics only. So now that you've understood this, let's find another one. So I'm adding another set of questions to the original question to test your understanding. So find II. So what is the probability of choosing chemistry only? Chemistry only. And then III. What is the probability of choosing physics only? So, Kunal, please give it a try. Are you okay? So, fidelity max is saying 1 over 2. So, please indicate whether the 1 over 2 is for chemistry only or physics only. Are you okay? So, please indicate so that I know which one you are answering. Okay, Kunal is saying 1. Okay, let's see. So, the one is it for chemistry only? Because I have two other questions. Find chemistry only and then find physics only. So you are saying 1 is for chemistry only, okay? So what of physics only? And Kunal, your answer for chemistry only is wrong, because we are saying that the chemistry only is 30 minus x. So 30 minus x is 30 minus 10, and that will give us 20. So the probability of choosing chemistry only is 20 over 40. So it should be 1 over 2, just like Fidelity Max said. Okay, and then the probability of choosing physics only will be 20 minus x over here. 20 minus x will be physics only, so the x is 10, so it will be 20 minus 10, which is 10. So the probability of choosing physics only is 10 over 40, which is also 1 over 4. Please, I hope you are understanding. I hope you are understanding. Okay, so let's let's look at the answer now. So let me quickly look at the answer so I will proceed. So we said chemistry only and then physics only. Now the first thing is we need to find the chemistry only. And like I said, the chemistry only is 30 minus x. So chemistry only is the 30 minus x part of the bracket over here, this side. Are you okay? So that will become 30 minus x, and then that will be 30 minus 10 because we already find the x to be 10, and this will give us 20. So the probability of choosing chemistry only will be equal to the chemistry only, which is 20, over the total, which is 40, and this is 1 over 2. Are we okay? For physics only, that would be, the physics only is the 20 minus x over here. So we have 20 minus x, and that is 20 minus 10, and that will give us 10. So the probability of choosing physics only will be 10 over the total, which is 40, and that is equal to 1 over 4. Okay, so I believe now you understand how this problem was solved, or how we got the answers. Are we okay? All right, very good. So let's look at another question on probability. This one is much simpler than this. Are you okay? And then I'm sure you guys can do it. Okay, you guys can do it. You guys are good. You guys are good. Okay, so I have a box contains 7 blue, 5 red, and 8 white identical balls. If a ball is picked at random, from the box, what is the probability that it is white? What is the probability that it is white? Are you okay? So that is the question. So the possible answers are 1 over 4 for A. Option B is 7 over 20. Option C is 2 over 5. Then option D is 3 over 5. Okay, so this is the next question that we have. So let's try our hands on it. So after this question, we have one more question on probability, and then we will move to plane geometry. Okay, because we have different sample of different questions that we are looking at. So Sonu Kumar, welcome. Thank you so much. I'm sure you are from India. No need. I'm sure you are from India. Big shout out to all the Indians joining the stream. I love you guys. All right. So Kumar is saying option B, which is 7 over 20. Okay. Who knows? Let's wait and see. So Fidelity Mart and Kunal, what do you have for me? Okay, Kunal is getting C, which is 2 over 5. Okay. So Sonu, your answer, which is option B, is wrong. Please kindly look at it again. And then Kumar, you are right. Kumar, you are correct. I'm glad you can easily do probability now. Okay, so Kumar, you are right. The correct answer here is 2 over 5. Oh, okay. All right. So Kumar, let's look at how we got the 2/5. Are you okay? So let's write down the solution to this problem. Now, if we look to the question, we have a box containing 7 blue balls, 5 red balls, and then 8 white balls. Okay, so the number of blue balls is 7, the number of red balls is 5, and then the number of white balls is 8. Are you okay? Now, if you look at it, oh, okay, so Kumar and Kunal are both from India and they are from Bihar. I hope I'm mentioning that right. Oh, okay, so you guys are welcome, and you guys can, get to know each other through the stream or maybe after the stream. Are you okay? Yes. So we have these are the number of balls that we have, and so we have to find the probability that the ball that was picked at random is a white ball. Are we okay? So the first thing we need to do is to find the total number of balls in the box. That is the first thing we need to do. We need to find the total number of balls in the box. So the total, the end total, the number of balls in the box will be the number of blue balls plus the number of red balls plus the number of white balls, and that will be 7 plus 5 plus 8, and this will give me 20. Okay, so the total number of balls is 20. Are we okay? So now that we have 20 as our total, so the probability of picking a white ball, PW, is now equal to the number of white balls divided by the number of total balls. Okay, so that is what we have over here, and that will be equal to the number of white balls is 8 over the total, which is 20, and this will be equal to, when we simplify 8 over 20, we are going to get 2/5, because 4 will go into 8 2 times, 4 will go into 20 5 times. So that becomes our answer. So the correct answer is 2/5 over here. Okay, so I believe that is understood. All right, so let's have a look at one last question on probability, then we move to plane geometry. So one last question on probability, then we move to plane geometry. Okay, so we have the table gives the marks of 20 students in an examination. Okay, and this is the table. Okay, so I have my mark here, and then the frequency over here. Okay, so I have the mark is from 1 to 10, so I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Okay, so let me now enter the frequency. So for 1 it is 2, here is 1, this place is 3 3 4 1 3 1 0 and then 2. So the question is asking if a student is selected at random, find the probability that he obtained at least 7 marks. Okay, so this is the question. So we have The table below gives the marks of 20 students in an examination. Are you okay? So we have the table, the marks at the top, and then the frequency, the number of times it occurred at the bottom. So if a student is selected at random, find the probability that he obtained at least 7 marks. And we already have one answer coming in from electronic crazy dude, crazy dude. He's saying it is 6/20. Okay, so let's see if that is true. Please, crazy dude, 6/20 can still be broken down further. Okay, so break it down into the simplest form. Are you okay? Break your answer, which is 60/20, into the simplest form. Okay, and then Fidelity Max is saying 3/10. Okay, Kunel and Sonu, anything from you? Okay. Crazy dude is saying probability isn't usually simplified. Well, when you have your fraction and you can simplify it, it's advisable you simplify it. Are you okay? But even if you still leave it like that, it's still correct. Are you okay? Hello, Brain. Brain, welcome. Welcome. You joined us a little bit late, but welcome. So, Brain, Sonu, this is the question that we have. Let's try our hands on it. We have 2 people giving their answers. We have crazy dude saying it's 6/20, which is the same as 3/10. Fidelity Mass is also saying 3/10. Do we have any other person giving in the answer? Like I said, this is the last question on probability. After this, we will be moving to plane geometry. And then after plane geometry, we'll move to quadratic functions, and then we'll move to differentiation. Okay, so today is packed. Okay, so I assume that Kunal is still solving, Sonu is also solving. So I'll give them 1 minute, 1 minute, and after 1 minute, then we solve it together. Okay. All right, so let's look at the solution to this problem. Let me use a different color. So I write down my solution. So we have the marks at the top. We have the score was from 1 to 10, but 2 students had 1 mark. 1 student had 2 marks. 3 students got 3. 3 students got 4 marks, 4, and so on and so forth. Are you okay? Now the question is saying, what is the probability that he obtained at least 7 marks? Okay, so it means 7 and above. At least 7 means 7 and above. So if we look at it, let me highlight that. At least 7 means 7 and above. So it means that we are looking at the marks, or the frequency of the marks, 7 all the way to 10. Are we okay? But we will be looking at their corresponding frequencies, not the marks. Are you okay? So at least 7, we have 3 people under 7. So we have 3 plus 1 person under 8. We have 1. No one got 9. So we have 0 plus 2, because 10 people got 2 people got 10. So the total of at least 7 is this plus this plus this, and that will give me 6. Are we okay? And then the total number of students, N total or NT, the total number of students is 20, and this was given to us in the question already. So the probability of selecting at least or getting at least 7 is equal to the number of students that got at least 7 over the total number of students, which is 6 over 20. And then if you break this down, you get 3 over 10. Okay, so if you have your answer as 6 over 20 or 3 over 10, it is also correct. And then Brain has given the answer in decimal, which is 0.3, and that is also correct. Okay, but Brain, it's preferable probability if you leave it in fraction form. Are you okay? 3 over 10, that is our answer, or 0.3. So you guys are all correct. Okay, so you are correct. Very good. All right, so let's proceed. That brings us to the end of the probability questions. Now, the next set of questions we are going to look at are questions on plane geometry. Okay, plane geometry. All right, very good. I have an interesting question. Let's look at it first. Let me start from the tough ones to the simple ones. Yes, okay. Brain, you are right. So the total probability is 1 is true. So you can give it in decimal. It's also correct. Okay, whether decimal or fraction is also correct. They will both be less than 1. All right, so I have a different question over here for us. It's on plane geometry. So I have an irregular polygon. An irregular polygon has its external angles as 28, 40, 120, 142, and x. We have to find the value of x. Okay, so this one we don't have any possible options. Okay, and the question is, an irregular polygon has its external angles as 28, 40, 120, 142, and x. We have to find the value of x. So guys, we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to solve this problem and leave our answers in the live chat. All right, E Crazy Dude is saying that will be equal to 360 minus into brackets 28 plus 40 plus 120 plus 142. Okay, and so therefore that is equal to 30, and so the value of x is 30. Okay, Kunal is also saying 30. Okay, very good. So we have 2 people saying 30 so far. 30 degrees, 30 degrees. Okay. Okay, yes, I agree. It's 360 minus 330. Yes, very true. Brain, Fidelity Max, anything? Okay. So since we have 2 people giving us the answer, we can proceed. And Brain, if you don't understand, we are solving the problem right now. Okay. So one thing we need to know is that the sum of the external angles, the sum of the external angles of a polygon, angles of a polygon is add up to 360 degrees. External angles of a polygon always add up to 360. Yes, Crazy Dude, I agree. Okay, so if the sum of the external angles add up to 360, it means that if we add all the individual angles given to us over here and we equate it to 360, we will get our answer. So I have 28 plus 40 plus 120 plus 142 plus x is equal to 360. And if I add all my angles over here, I am going to get 330 plus the x, and this will be 360. So from here, I maintain my x here, and then I send the 330 to the other side of the equal to sign. It becomes negative. So therefore, the value of x is 30 degrees. Are you okay? So you guys are all right. So you guys are correct. Brain, I hope you understand. I hope you get it. I know you get it. Okay. So let's have a look at another question which is similar to this, but it involves we do more than what we did over here. This one is a little bit tougher. Okay. So we have here four angles of a hexagon are 130, 160, 112, and 80. If the remaining angles are equal, find the size of each of them. Okay, so this is the next question that we have. It's a little bit tricky, but you guys can do it. You guys are amazing. You guys can do it. So we have four angles of a hexagon. Hexagon are 130, 160, 112, and 80. If the remaining angles are equal, find the size of each of them. Okay, so that is the problem. So whilst you guys work on solving it, let me quickly grab some water for myself. Okay, so you guys, that is the question, and let me know the answer in the live chat. Okay, so crazy dude, Kunel, brain, yeah. If the question is tough, let me know. Oh, damn, Kunel is here. Okay, so Kunal is saying 119 degree. Okay. Crazy dude is saying x is equal to 119. Amazing. 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 Brain, anything from you? Wow. You guys are good. You guys are good. You guys are killing all my questions. I think I have to upgrade my questions to tougher questions. But I love that. I love the feedback. I love how fast you guys are when dealing with these questions. Are we okay? Kunal is saying 239 divided by 2. So it's 238. It's 238 divided by 2. Okay. Right. So let's solve this. And then Kunal gave us, he sent me an email with some of his questions. So, okay, Brain is also saying 119. Okay. So Kunal, I would love for us to try your questions tomorrow. Are you okay? Tomorrow I'll do the live stream at 2 p.m. GMT. So it will be during the day for you as well, so that you guys can join. Are we okay? So I will have time and solve just your questions. Are you okay? All right. Thank you so much. All right. So you guys are right. The correct answer is 109. And let's quickly look at the solution to that problem. So We have here hexagon. Hexagon means it has 6 sides. Are you okay? So to find the angles, the interior angles of a hexagon, the formula we use is n minus 2 multiplied by 180. So that will be 6 minus 2 multiplied by 180. This is 4 multiplied by 180. And then this will give me a total of 720 degrees. So it means I have to add all the angles of the hexagon and equate it to 720. So I have here 130 plus 160 plus 112 plus 80 plus, mind you, they say the remaining two angles are equal. So if I am going to represent them with A, they become 2A because they are 2. And this will be equal to 720. So if I add everything that I have over here, I'll get 482 plus 2A is equal to 720. So if I move my 482 to the other side of the equal to sign, I will get 2A to be equal to 238. And if I divide both sides by 2, I'll get my angle to be 119, 109, 119, which is 119 degrees each. Are you okay? But always make sure if this is subjective, you say let the remaining angles be X and A and E. Okay, since they are identical. So let the examiner know that the two remaining angles are A each, and so therefore they become 2A. All right, very good. So let's have a look at another question quickly. You guys can easily solve this question without me saying too much. So I have here 6x, and then I have at the top over here 2x plus 5. Then the angle over here is x plus 25. Okay, this is M, N, P, and O. You are to find the size of the angle, find the size of the angle M, N, O in the diagram. Okay, so basically we are to find this angle over here, find the angle in the green color over here. What is the value for that particular angle? So the angle at M over here is x plus 25. The one at the top is 2x plus 5. The one over here is 6x. I hope you guys can see well. All right, so we have 2 minutes. Okay, they gave me the possible options. So the possible options are 60, B is 90, C is 120, and then D is 130. Kunal is saying 90. Okay, let's see. Kunal, I don't think that is right. So you have a look at the question again. Okay, Brain is saying 120. Okay, Kunal said 90, but the 90 is not correct. So Kunal, please have a look at it again. Brain is saying 120. Okay, anyone else? E Crazy, are you there? Okay, E Crazy gave the answer. Okay, it's 120, and he even showed how we got the answer. Very good. Okay, so I'll go ahead and solve the problem. Are we okay? So to solve this problem, if you look at the angle MON, which is the 2x plus 5, and then the x plus 25, if we add all these two angles, okay, it should be equal to 6x over here. So it means x plus 25 plus 2x plus 5, these two angles should be equal to the angle over here, which is 6x. So from there, if we add x plus 2x, that will give us 3x. 25 plus 5 will give me 30, and this is equal to 6x. Are we okay? So if I maintain my 30 over here, and I send the 3x to the other side, I will have 6x minus 3x. So 30 will give me 3x over here. And so therefore, the value of my x is equal to 10. Are we okay? Now that I know my value of x, I know that the angle we are supposed to find, angle MNO plus 6x, which is this angle over here, plus the one over here, they are angles on a straight line. And angles on a straight line add up to what? 180. So angle MNO plus 6, the x, we said we found it to be 10, and this is equal to 180. And so we just solve this. This will give me 60 is equal to 180, and this will be equal to 180 minus 60, and this will give me 120 as the value of angle MON. So the answer is 120. Okay, so Brain is also giving her explanation in there. Okay, yeah, yes. So Brain, I agree with you. Your answer is correct. Okay, so E Crazy is saying, so I'll call you Dude, right? So Dude is saying, I use a different method, but yes, please, regardless of the method that you use, so long as you've been able to find the correct answer, that is all that is important. And from the description you have given in the live chat, your answer is also correct. Okay, there are so many ways to solve a problem. Are you okay? All right. So Kunal is saying, good question, thank you. So I have one more before we go to quadratic functions. So this question, this one, I think is very simple. So I have here something that looks like this. I have this side, an angle here, and then an angle here. This is 3x, this is 2x, and this is 4x. You have to calculate the value of x in the diagram above. So calculate the value of x. Find the value of x in this question. We have the possible answers. So let me give that. So we have A is 10, B is 20, C is 30, and then D is 40. Okay, brain is saying 20. Okay, let's see. Okay, which is option B. Okay, Dude and Kunal, what do you have for me? Okay, so Dude is also getting 20. Kunal, what do you have for me? Okay, Lisa, welcome. Lisa, you're welcome. Kunal is getting 40. Wow. Kunal, have a look at that question again. Lisa, welcome. And Lisa is saying 20. Brain is saying 20. Dude is saying 20. And only Kunal is saying 40. So Kunal, please have a look at the question again. Okay? Because if we look at this, the angle 3x and then the angle over here, we call them vertically opposite angles. Okay? So because they are vertically opposite angles, they are the same. So the angle over here is also 3x. The 2x and then the angle over here are also vertically opposite angles. So they are equal. So therefore the angle over here is also 2x. So if you look at that, you now have 2x in the triangle, 3x in the triangle, and then 4x in the triangle. So you need to add all the interior angles of the triangle and equate it to 180. So it is 4x plus 3x plus 2x is equal to 180. And then you find the value for x. So it will now be 9x is equal to 180. You divide both sides by 9, and then you get 20. So the solution to this problem is 20. So like I said, it is 2x plus 3x plus 4x is equal to 180. So 2 plus 3 plus 4, that will give me 9x, and this is equal to 180. So if I divide both sides by 9, I get my value of x to become 20 degrees. So therefore, Kunal, you are right. Lisa, you are right. Brain, you are right. Okay, so you guys are right. All right, very good. So that brings us to the end of questions on plane geometry. Are you okay? Now let's move on to quadratic functions. Questions on quadratic functions. Now I tell you, these questions are not going to be easy. They are going to be tough. So you guys need to prepare. Okay? So if you guys are ready, I am ready. Let's dive in. But I hope, Kuna, I hope the previous question you understand. And how come we got the 20? I hope you get it. All right. So I have here a question. Okay. Dude is saying I'm short on time, so I'll have to go after the. Okay, fine. I understand. Thank you so much for joining. I'll give you the question so that you try your hands on it before you go. But make sure you subscribe to the channel and then you turn on the notification. Tomorrow we'll be meeting 2 a.m. GMT. So convert the GMT to your time, 2 a.m. to your time, and join. Are you okay? 2 a.m. GMT. If you have any question that you want to send to me so I will solve tomorrow, send the questions to my science tutorials as one word, tutorials at gmail.com. So this is my email. The name of the channel, my science tutorials as one word at gmail.com. And then we'll look at your questions tomorrow or on the weekends. So the question I have here is find the value of k for which the quadratic equation for which the quadratic equation hx is equal to 4 plus 12x plus kx squared has equal roots. Okay, so this is the question. Then we have the possible options. Option A is 2, option B is 4, option C is 9, then option D is 25. So that is the question. Find the value of k for which the quadratic equation h of x is equal to 4 plus 12x plus kx squared has equal roots. So we have option A is 2, option B is 4, option C is 9, and then option D is 25. We have 4 minutes to answer this question. Oh, Colina, welcome. Welcome, Colina. Nice to see you. Welcome. We have a question on the board, so try your hands on it. Okay, so do the same. You use the discriminant, and then the value of k is 9. Okay, we don't know. Let's have a look. Anyone else? Okay, Brain is saying 9. Okay. Dude is also saying 9. Okay. Kunal, Colina, what is your answer for this question? So for those of you who don't know, you use the discriminant, okay, which is what dude has stated in there. Are you okay? And basically the discriminant is you using the formula b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay, b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Your a is the coefficient of the x squared term, your b is the coefficient of x, and then your c is the constant. Okay, yes, that is what Brain is putting in there. So the discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Like I said, the a is the coefficient of the x squared term, the b is the coefficient of the x term, and then the c is the constant. Okay, or the number without any value in the equation that you've been given. So Kunal and Colina, what do you have for me? Okay. So, like I was saying, you use the formula b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. If we look at this expression, your a is k, which is the coefficient of the x squared term. Your b is the 12, which is the coefficient of the x. So we have 12. Your C is the constant, which is 4 over here. So your answer is now, this becomes 12 squared minus 4 multiplied by A, which is K, multiplied by C, which is 4. And this is equal to 0. All right, so Kunal is also saying 9. Very good. All right, so dude is giving us what discriminant is all about. So if the discriminant is greater than 0, then you have two distinct roots. I agree. If it is equal to 0, then you have two equal roots. And then if it's less than 0, then there are no real roots. Okay, that is true. So we have here 144 minus 16k is equal to 0. And so therefore, we have this expression becomes 16k is equal to 144. So we divide both sides by 16 and we'll get the value of our k to be 9. So the correct answer is option 9, and you guys are all right. Okay, so let's have a look at another question. A little bit tricky. And trust me when I say this is tricky, it is tricky. So we have alpha and beta are the roots of the equation 4x squared minus 20x plus 15 is equal to 0. Okay, or let me rewrite the equation here. 4x squared minus 20x plus 15 is equal to 0. Let me clean it from this side. Okay, you are to find the value of alpha squared plus beta squared. Okay, dude is saying gotta go out right now. See you. Okay, dude, thank you so much for joining, and I really appreciate you for joining. So like I said, tomorrow, which is Saturday, 4th October, yes, we will be starting the stream not in the evening 7 p.m. GMT, but we will be starting at 2 p.m. GMT. Okay, so convert it to your time. If you are 5 hours ahead, it will be +5, so it will be in the evening for you. Okay, so that you guys will have time and it will not be too early, and then some people will be leaving. Are you okay? So dude, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, 2 a.m. Tomorrow's stream is 2 a.m. 2 a.m. GMT. This is for tomorrow. All right. So I know Kunal Brain. You guys are solving. Colina, I've not heard anything from you. Please let me know if you are still with us. Give it a go. Give it a go. Okay, Brain is saying she's getting 35/2. Not braining anymore. Wow, really? So the possible answers, I apologize, I should have given the possible answers. So I have 17 and a half, 25, and then 32, 32 and then half. So let's look at it, 32 and half. Okay, so these are the possible options that we have. So please just select any possible question and let's look at the answer together. Colina is saying 7.5. Okay, so just to give you a hint is what Brain has given in the chat below. So we have alpha. Let me use a different color. To solve this problem, you need to know some one or two things. So we have alpha plus beta, okay, is minus b over a. And then we have alpha beta is c over a. Are you okay? And mind you, alpha squared plus beta squared will be equal to, into brackets, alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta. Are you okay? So all you have to do is to substitute. This is the expansion for alpha and beta square, alpha square beta square. So you know alpha plus beta is minus b over a. So you find your minus b here, put it here. You find your a here, put it here. You get it. You get the alpha beta to, you substitute it and you get your answer. So Colina is saying b, which is 17 and a half. So Colina is saying b. Okay. Brain, yes. What you are giving me for alpha plus beta and alpha beta is correct. Yes, it's true. But I don't think the answer is 35 over 2. So yes, please do it and let me know. Okay, I have the value of alpha and beta, but forgot how to put it. Oh, okay. So this is the expansion. So once you get alpha beta, you have the alpha beta here. Alpha plus beta, you have it here. So just put it into this expression and you get your answer. Yes, so Brain is saying the answer is 17 whole number 1 over 2, or 17.5. Yes, that is true. That is the answer. The answer is 17 and a half. Okay, so Kuno, have you gotten it? Okay, so like I said, alpha plus beta is minus b over a. But if we look at our expression, our a is 4, our b is minus 20, our c is 15. So the alpha plus beta, which is minus b, will be minus into bracket minus 20 over a, which is 4. And that will be 20 over 4. And this will give me 5. Are you okay? And then the alpha beta, let me use a different color. Alpha beta is equal to c over a. And then the c is 15. The a is 4. So this is what we have for alpha beta. And then this is what we have for alpha plus beta. So if we substitute it into this expression, alpha plus beta is 5. So I have 5 squared minus 2 into bracket 15 over 4. 5 squared will give me 25 minus the 2 here will cancel itself 1. It will go here 2 times. And then this 15 divided by 2 will give me 7 and half. Okay, let me just leave this as 15 over 2. 15 over 2. So if we find the LCM and do our thing, if we find the LCM will be 2. This guy will become 2 multiplied by 25 minus 1 multiplied by 15. And okay, there's not enough space, but let's do this. So if we come here, this becomes 50 minus 15 over 2. And that will give us 35 over 2. And that is literally 17 whole number 1 over 2, or 17 and a half. Okay, so you guys are correct. So Kunal, I hope you have seen how I did the calculation. I know I did it random, all scattered, but that is the substitution for you. Are you okay? Very good. So let's see another question. One last question on quadratic equations, and then we'll move to yes. So Kunal is also saying B. Yes, you are right. So one last question on quadratic equation, and then we move to differentiation. Are we okay? So here we are to find the values of m for which the equation x squared minus mx plus 4 is equal to 0 has equal roots. Okay, so that is the question. Then we have option A. Okay, we have plus or minus 2. Option B, plus or minus 3. Option C, plus or minus 4. And then option D, 4.5. Okay, so this is the next question that we have. Let's give it a go. We have 3 minutes. Oh, Brain has already gotten the answer. Wow. Brain is saying plus or minus 4. Okay. Brain is saying plus or minus 4. So Kunal and then Paulina, what do you have for me? Brain has an answer. Okay, Colina is saying plus or minus 2. Interesting. Okay. Kunal, you are the judge. So we have someone going with option A, someone going with option C. Are you going to choose any of their sides, or you go with option B? Okay, Kunal is saying option C. Wow. Okay. So, Colina, do you want to look at your work again and give it a try, or you are still sticking with option A as the answer? Okay, I believe she's still sticking with option A as the answer. So, as always, we will look at the solution to this particular problem. Now, let me try and use a different color and see. Okay, this is a little bit darker. All right. So, uh, like Dude said before he left, for you to have equal roots, you need to have this expression b squared minus 4ac to be equal to 0. That is what you need. And if we look at the expression that we have, our a term is the coefficient of the x squared term. In this case, it's empty, so that is 1. Our b is the coefficient of the x term, that is minus m. So we have negative m. And then our c is the constant, which is 4. So we have 4 over here. Okay, so Colina is saying I used quadrilateral equation formula. Okay, let's use this and see if, let's see the answer that we'll get from this option. So we have the b squared over here will become minus m squared minus 4 into bracket. The a is 1, the c is 4. This is equal to 0. Minus m squared is going to give us m squared without a negative, and then minus 4 multiplied by 1 is 4, multiplied by 4 is 16, and this is equal to 0. So therefore, it means that I have m squared. If I move the negative 16 to the other side, it becomes positive 16. So if I find the root of both sides, my m will now be plus or minus, because plus or minus 4, because whether negative or positive, it can still give me 16. Negative 4 squared is 16, positive 4 squared is 16. So the correct answer is plus or minus 4, and that is option C. Okay, so Cornell Brain, you are right. And Colina, please, this is the answer to the problem. Okay, so it's not option A, it's not plus or minus 2, it is plus or minus 4. Are we okay? Very good. All right, so guys, that brings us to the end of the quadratic equations. So at this point in time, I would love for us to take 5-minute break, water break. Let's stand up, let's stretch ourselves, let's get ready, and we continue after 5 minutes. Okay, so it's currently 23, or you guys said we should continue. If you want us to continue, we continue. If you want us to stretch a little, like some 2-3 minutes stretching before we continue, we can do that. So are we stretching, or we can continue? Brain is crying. Brain, we only have very small. Okay, Brain is saying let's continue. Okay, then we continue. Okay, so let's continue. We are very energetic, so let's continue. Oh, Kunal is running away. I'm going to sleep. Meet you at 2 a.m. GMT. Kunal, please wait. Solve this question before you go. And dude is back. Dude, it's nice to have you back. Dude is back. Okay, so we are on differentiation or calculus. So we have if y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1, find dy dx. Okay, so this is the first question. Dude, nice to have you back. Kunal, please attempt this question before you leave. Okay, so if y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared plus 1, find dy dx. We have the possible options. A is x squared minus 2x. B is 3x squared minus 4x. C is x squared minus 4x plus 1. Then option D is 3x squared minus 4x plus 1. Okay, crazy. Do the same B. Brain is saying B. Everybody is saying B. Okay. So if we've all agreed that it's B, then I don't think I need to solve the problem again. I should just give you another question, right? Kuno, what do you have for me? Kulina, what do you have for me? Kuno, Kulina, what do you have for me? Are you guys also going with B, or you guys have different answers? All right, Kunal is also saying B, very good. So the expression we have is y is s cubed minus 2x squared plus 1. So if we differentiate this, we get dy dx, and that will be equal to, we bring the 3 forward and we subtract 1 from the power. So that will become 3 whole number, x raised to the power 3 minus 1, minus the 2 here will multiply the 2 at the top, and in front to 2 multiplied by 2 raised to the power x2 minus 1, plus we have 1 constant, we differentiate it, it becomes 0. So we have 0 here. So our final dy dx will be equal to 3x squared minus 4x. The power now becomes 1, so you just leave it like that. And so therefore that becomes our answer to the problem. So option B is the correct answer, and you guys are all correct. All right, let's look at one final tricky question that I think is going to give some people headache tonight, because I need to give someone headache tonight. All right, so I have given that y is equal to 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 raised to the power 5. Find dy dx. Okay, so the expression is y is equal to 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 raised to the power 5. So find dy dx. And then the possible options. Woo! Yeah, I need to write the possible options. So I have possible option A, option B, option C, option D. A is this 2x squared plus 4x 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 raised to the power 4. And I have here 5 bracket 6x squared plus 4x 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 to the power 4. Then I have x squared plus 4x 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 power 4. Kunal, I know it's 2 a.m. I know. I know, just bear with me. One last question and then we'll end the stream today and you can go. One last question. This is the last question for the day, okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 a.m. GMT. Okay, I'll start streaming tomorrow, 2 a.m. GMT. All right, let's look at the last option for today. We have 6x squared plus 2x. And then we have here 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 power 4. Okay, the final question for the day, the question that will give people headache. Do this crazily thinking. Colina is busy writing. Kunal is tired, but he still wants to finish hard. And I'm here chilling. Colina is asking, is it B? I don't know. I don't know. So choose one, and then we look at the answer. Choose one. Colina, choose one. So B is saying assuming B because it shares the properties of to the others to the other answers. Okay. Okay, Brain is saying B. Yes. So guys, Colina is saying B. Dude is saying B. Brain is saying B. B. Okay, so yes, guys, that is the correct answer. The answer is B. And then like this thing is saying it is. So this is the formula. So the expression is y is equal to 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 is the power 5. So when we differentiate this is what we are going to get. We'll use the 5 to multiply the entire bracket over here, like the way we differentiate normally. So we will have the 5 here multiplying 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1. Now the power becomes minus 1. So here becomes 5 minus 1. Then this will be multiplied by, then we differentiate what we have in the bracket. So that becomes 3 multiplied by 2x raised to the power 3 minus 1. Okay. Then plus 2 multiplied by 2x 2 minus 1. And then if we differentiate 1, we will get just 0. Okay, so this will be 0, and then I leave it like that. Are we okay? So from here we will get 5 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 raised to the power 4 multiplied by 6x squared plus 4x over here. Okay, so this becomes our expression. We can put this also in bracket. So if we look at what we have over here, it is the same thing. The only difference here is that these guys brought the 6s, this guy first. So we have the 5, then they brought this guy first, 6s squared plus 4x, okay, before they bring the 2x cubed plus 2x squared plus 1 raised to the power 4. So this is the answer. Are you okay? Yes. So you guys are right. The correct answer is option B. So you guys are all correct. Okay, so guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream. I really had a wonderful and an amazing session with you guys. You guys don't know how happy I am because you guys are watching, participating, commenting, and solving the problems. This is how Shocking Hour is supposed to be. And like I said, I don't only do mathematics. I do physics, chemistry, and mathematics, right? So if you guys are in for physics, just let me know. We'll do physics. If you guys are in for biology, let me know. We'll do biology. If you guys are in for anything, just let me know, and I will do that for you guys. So, guys, thank you so much. If you have any question, any comment, any suggestion, please leave it in the stream, in the comments, so that we talk about it. If you want to interact with me, I have a WhatsApp platform. So just send me hi via email. I'll send you the link so that you join the WhatsApp platform so that you and I can engage more beyond the normal live stream. So that you guys who are also in the live chat can also get to interact with each other. You don't know what may happen in the future. You may meet a business partner here. You may meet a college or university partner here. This may be an opportunity for you to interact and get connections all across the world. So if you want to be in that WhatsApp group, all you have to do, just a minute, all you have to do is to send me an email at my science tutorials at gmail.com. So once you send me an email, I will send you the link to the group so that you join. Okay, so Brain is asking, where am I from? She didn't ask. Oh, I'm from Ghana. Okay, I'm from Ghana. So this is my email, and then the country I am from. My country is Ghana. Okay, it's Ghana. Ghana. I'm from Ghana. Okay, I'm a Ghanaian. I'm from Ghana. For those of you who want to know, I have a bachelor's degree in chemistry. So I did chemistry at the University of Ghana, Legon, in Ghana, Accra. And I'm currently doing my master's, but I'm doing my master's in marketing. I diverted to business. I want to know how the business world operates and know more about marketing. So I'm currently doing my master's in marketing. So I should be graduating next year, God willing, or I will be graduating next year, God willing, and I'll have my master's in marketing. And I'm currently working as a quality assurance officer with a food producing company. Okay, we manufacture food. I will not call the name of the company, but I work basically like a lab analyst. Okay, so we do lab analysis on the food product to ensure that it is of the highest quality, the food safety is good, and there are no contaminants or foreign matter in the product, and it is safe for consumers before we release into the market. So yes, I'm working in a lab, in a food lab, as a quality assurance officer. I am from Ghana. I have a degree in chemistry, and I'm currently a student doing my master's. Okay, Brain is saying, I have a bachelor's degree in electronics and communication engineering. Wow, Brain, shout out to you. Wow, 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 wow. Congrats, congrats. It's nice to see that. And then Brain is saying, I'm doing my master's in embedded system. Woo, Brain, respect, respect. Okay, Kunal is saying, I'm also doing bachelor's in management. Oh, okay. Guys, amazing, amazing. Brain is saying I'm going to graduate in mid 2026. Exactly. I'm also going to graduate in mid 2026. Are you okay? Now, Kunal is asking for my LinkedIn details. Okay. So yes, my full name is Samuel Kotoka. Okay. So once you search Samuel Kotoka, you should find someone. Once you see QA stroke hygiene officer, you should get it. But let me get you the handle straight so that you can connect with me on LinkedIn. LinkedIn. So let me get you my LinkedIn handle. Brain is saying I'm excited. Colina is saying, well, I'm still a child doing my last grade. Oh, Colina, don't. You're not a child. You are a big girl. Okay, you are a big girl. Don't feel intimidated, but rather feel inspired. Are you okay? Do the same. Just started college doing maths, further maths, and computer science. Oh, okay, dude. That's amazing. That's amazing. You will be done very soon. You will be done very, very soon. Okay, so let me get to my LinkedIn profile. Okay, so so okay, Kunal, you got my profile, right? Yes. So just search my name, Samuel Kotoka, you will get it. I am wearing a light blue shirt. Okay, Samuel Kotoka, you see quality assurance officer, stroke, marketing strategist, stroke, creative brand strategist, stroke, storyteller, and YouTube educator. Okay, so the last part, the quality assurance officer, is the work I do, my day job. But beside that, I'm also managing the channel over here. And so that becomes my storytelling and YouTube education part. I also teach kids, so we have my science tutorial for kids where your younger siblings can also go there and then learn from us. Okay, like I said, I'm currently doing marketing, masters in marketing. So I'm a marketing strategist and then a creative brand strategist. So if you need anything, let me know. So Kunal has requested to join. Okay, Brain has also. So yes, I will accept you guys your request right away. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Kunal, I see you. Kunal Adesh. All right. Awesome. Brain, you are Brenda, right? Brenda. Okay, let me know. Call the rest. Brenda, okay, I've accepted. Okay, awesome. All right. So guys, thank you so much. And like I said, if you want to connect with me via LinkedIn. Just look for my name, Samuel Kutuka, and then yes, I have accepted you guys your request. And then if you want to join the WhatsApp group where we engage with each other and then talk from time to time and then connect with each other so that everyone over here we get to have connections with others, because sometimes we have people from Pakistan and other Pakistan, US, UK, Canada joining the stream. So you may want to have connections with them. You may want to befriend them. Are you okay? So send me hi on email. I'll send you the link so that you join the WhatsApp group and we can connect in the WhatsApp group over there. All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. All right. So goodbye, guys. Goodbye. All right.